Good times.
Do my ladies run this?
It really is the ladies running this week. My goodness. Hi. Welcome. It is 6:08 on the morning show, Good Times on Magic 89.9. My name is Sam O. Kay is here. Hi, Karylle.
Hi, my name is Karylle Tatlong Hari.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Where is everybody? I don't know.
Who knows?
It's been an odd week. You know, things are kind of a little bit like, I feel like, you know, things are super up in the air. They always kind of are, but it's like extra up in the air this week. And
okay, we can make our own rules.
Yeah, I thought it's a Thursday. Okay, we are gonna cap off the week. Mara is gonna be here anytime now. So
and she has that big announcement, which has been announced. So
correct.
It would be great to hear it from her and the cuento behind it.
Yeah. We're going to get into that. And then, of course, you just came off like a 2-day shooting spree for your movie, Quezon, right?
Shooting spree?
How was it?
That doesn't sound good, Sam.
You're right.
It sounds a bit violent.
Yeah,
no?
let's reword that.
Yeah,
You're filming.
We were
Yes.
shooting spree. Is like, no.
Gosh darn it. It's in the movie context of yes, let's call it the filming spree that you just had. It's been so hot. Were you shooting outdoors the whole time?
No, indoors, which I
thank
don't know
goodness.
if is that better. And because I'm a lady of that yesterday I was from the 1935. So I have a pamaypay.
Yes.
So
I'm
thank
sure that
goodness
helps.
for that prop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reject all Jisoo fans. No Jisoo life for me, please. Just
because you're
bye-bye.
trying to get into that character.
Yeah, but I couldn't resist. I think I may have cheated maybe 5 times.
Yeah, never mind Jisoo life. I would like, you know, industrial fans just, you know, everywhere. Once the director's cut.
Yeah, I was appreciating our ad about the saving energy
Right.
just a moment ago. You know why? Because there was this one summer, really hot summer, I went to Italy. Wow, what a story. No, my best friend kasi got married. So I was there. Tapos, ang intense din ng init. Pero sa hapon, they have to now conserve energy. And this is not something they really like broadcast all over the world. So I'm so sorry to the Italians. But
Why?
yeah, sa hapon, ina-off yung aircon, ina-off yung power. They are forced sa hotel ha. So when I was listening to our PSA about you have to find ways to conserve energy, may point yan. Kasi we don't want to get to the part where, you know, sa hapon, ina-off yung aircon.
We have a reminder coming up in a little bit, of course.
Or electric fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real concern. So that's why ang kulit ng reminder na yan. It's not just like, oh yeah, we have this reminder, guys. Yeah. We don't want to lose our electric fans pag summer. So yeah, just any way that you could conserve energy, do it, because that is a real concern, I think, for the whole earth.
Is that why, like, is that what the siesta culture is about? Is like,
no, I think they've gotten to the point na hindi na nila masustain yung yung needs nila for power. That's why you get the power. While we have it, let's not abuse it, and we have to recognize that it's not an endless supply. Those are the things that I think, and
then so
we have to be reminded about.
And so when the power would be shut down like that in the afternoon, what would everyone do?
We were shocked. We didn't know that was a thing. Kasi hindi naman nila sinasabi when you travel to the south.
Yeah.
Southern Italy, parang mangyayari yun. Tsaka sobrang init. Do you want to hear the grossest part about my experience there?
Absolutely, we do.
Even if it's not kwentong kadiri. So my best friend, she asked me to wear like a pink silk outfit, which was really gorgeous. It was by Martin Bautista. You know, at the wedding, it was hot.
What shade of pink? Was it
like an old rose. Like really gorgeous and really expensive. So I'm there. For some reason, buti na lang, I brought an extra dress. But anyway, I'm there. It's a castle.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like taking my selfie. Pagtingin ko, sobra ko palang pawis.
Oh my gosh. There's like sweat marks all over your dress.
I have like behind me yung tinimer
Which part,
photo
Kay?
ko sa castle. May
Sa
mark.
castle.
Let's just remember this is a social story, but the dugyot was real. And pag ganun ko ng dress ko, ay! Kita pala. Buti na lang I had another dress.
Oh,
Kasi pag silk yun, magmamarka na yun eh.
which part in back though?
Sa puwet.
Yarn!
May mark.
Ah!
Hindi
Like
ko
the
alam gusto
sweat
ko i-share.
trail.
Oo. Tapos parang wow. It looks like those t-shirts where you're like kunwari in a fake bikini.
Yung parang dinrowing lang sa shirt.
Didn't know yung ganyan itsura. Pero Martin Bautista didn't design that.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, wala lang.
You know, speaking of the look, your hair pala today is like parang a remnant of your
I
filming.
know, because-
no?
Yeah, well, it's so black is the thing. But yeah, ang laki ng hair, diba? And then it's kind of teased. And then we spray white, like our silver gray hair, neatly combed in place. But it's not
Also-
as bad as the boys, because the boys do a lot of prosthetics.
Oh, really? What, to like age them, you mean?
To age them, Aguinaldo, played by Mon Confiado, for example, he has the Aguinaldo cut. Like, parang it's almost like it's straight. Like, he is so dedicated to his character. Then he's always checking because yung kanya may mga wrinkles hanggang dito eh. Because of his advanced age. And I was so happy. I had a joke for him yesterday. I was like, mukha kang pera. Thanks for understanding, Sam. Because I was saying it to the younger people from marketing and they're like, why?
I know, if you don't get the joke, I mean, congrats on your youth, guys. But we're talking about
coins na yung alam nila.
that's no longer in circulation.
Diba? Kasi yun yung pera, pinaka-pera natin si Aguinaldo.
pera.
Especially kung wala ka naman masyadong pera.
Uy, nakakamiss yung bill na yan for some reason.
Yeah.
The green one, right?
Mm-mm.
And there was a brown one.
And now, parang it's more of coins kasi. And sabi nila, iba birds na yung mga nasa pera. And I was just like,
That was a good
kasi
one.
ako naman lately, hindi na ako nakatingin sa pera because it's always just like
Cashless.
cashless society.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard for them. Like Echo has this thing sa nose niya to make it very Quezon.
Ano ba yung characteristic? Like parang, did he have a high nose bridge or something?
Oh, I don't know how to call it. I really don't know how to describe people's
More
faces.
pronounced? Like, was it a medyo protruding ba yung nose niya?
I guess. I don't know what the word is. Sorry, Sam.
You know, it's only 6:16. Okay, we know words. They'll come in a little bit.
A nose is a nose to me.
Yeah.
Parang I don't know the words. Like, if you're gonna say like it's a pug nose or a turned up nose. Parang
Medyo
I don't-
ganun ba siya?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Yun ang alam kong terms for noses.
Okay.
Matangos ilong niya.
Yon. All
Yun na
right.
yun.
So
Yeah,
just
but I can't.
just a glimpse into, what you'll see in the movie. Kay's been working really hard on that.
Wow.
And,
Not too hard. Yeah, well, yeah,
Just a
it's a
little
bit
bit.
hard.
yeah. No, it's a lot of work, I'm sure, like working on a film.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a lot of preparation work and a lot of history books. And I'm really swimming in the history facts. So don't ask me history questions because,
Who
Oh,
just entered
my gosh.
the chat?
You don't ask me, but let's ask this guy.
Who is that?
I'm sick, guys.
This is
Whatever. Whatever. If you don't,
lies.
I'm really sick.
Mio.
I'm really sick today. Very
He
sick.
does sound really bad, actually. Gosh darn it.
Yeah. I've been in like this. Yesterday I was like stupid sick the entire time.
I was hoping it was gonna be like, some super exciting reason of like, I've just been in a bubble with, this person that I'm with.
What person was I with? What are you talking about?
I don't know. AI ba yan? There are some people who are saying that, this is like some
Okay.
made up AI person.
Yeah, of course it's AI. Clearly, can't you see from the details? God, you guys are so like all you guys care about is like
Alam mo, ang problema mo, nadulas ka kasi sa ibang detalye.
ah Ikaw ang nagsasabi noon, hindi ako. Ikaw.
I'm so confused.
Ba't ako? Where's Alex when you need him?
But
Uy,
ako,
and this has propelled Alex to call me at 2 a.m. last night.
no, as you were sick.
To make chismes?
Yes, which of course I know he's doing because he's like, he texts me and instead of like, Alex is very kind of somewhat detailed. He just texted me and saying, "Kamusta?" Then started calling me. I'm like, "Kamusta? You're so bored and you're."
This is really the patunay na men are more chismosa than women.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, Mara's here. See, she hasn't even asked you.
Mara, hi.
Good morning.
Good
Kung
morning.
AI ba or hindi?
Yeah. Diba, did we ask? Are we chismosa like that? Kuya Alex had to call.
Yeah.
An
Wow.
obvious AI.
I was curious, but of course, I wait until the information is presented.
Exactly. That's women. Women are better.
No. Mara waits for a health-related podcast to tell her whether I'm AI.
Oh my
or-
gosh. But speaking of health, okay, someone's echoing.
Oh, is that me?
It's you.
Go. That's me.
Is it you?
Yeah. Back.
Okay. Oh, I lost my segue. I don't know, guys. Wait, I guess
Oh
the
my
question
God,
is,
Sam,
are you
literally-
staying or what?
4 seconds ago. Yeah, so I was in here. You guys said it was holiday. So
That was yesterday.
yeah, so today, I don't know. Yeah, why don't we for a little bit?
Yeah, just hang out.
Are you sick, Mo?
Yeah, I'm sick today. That's why I'm off.
Me also.
Pasok, Mara. Okay, what do we do about Mohan?
That's why I'm off camera.
I think you should
Wink.
watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off to do it properly.
Oh my God, you're asking for in 2025 for some kind of juvenile fake sick to reference a 80s film as my source material for.
Di ba topic natin to dati?
I don't know, fake sick.
Like calling in for work para hindi pumasok sa work.
To do it properly, Mo, you have to have an establishing shot. Did you establish yesterday that you were sick? No. So now we don't accept it that you're sick today.
Yesterday was a holiday though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got one of those emergency 36-hour pneumonias or something.
Okay.
Uy, that's serious, ah.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully, ubo ka lang.
Until it's serious. If you die, but after that, you're fine. You just got very sick. How are you guys? Enough of me.
Oh, we're all caught up before you got here. So,
Yeah.
no, okay. I mean, today.
I went to the concert.
Yeah.
So I went to the concert.
So you
I went to
sorted
the
that
Coldplay
out.
concert. No, see, this is why you guys
What?
always assume all these incorrect. The ticket got lost, and then
Oh my
one of
gosh.
our great, amazing listeners slash who's been there for the podcast and all of that stuff forever, said, "Hey, I heard on the show you're here. You got your tickets were lost," and I was like, "And you guys know Neil, right?"
Neil?
Armstrong?
Neil's been with the show forever, like with us since the early days. He's done so much for that Neil. And I'm reading off the chat room. And Neil is a super Coldplay guy, right?
Okay.
And he was on the news recently for going to a bunch of countries to watch Coldplay, which he then said because of Good Times, the show, that's why he became a Coldplay fan.
Oh my gosh.
This is his 36th Coldplay concert.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's here the whole week, and then he leaves for Seoul next week to do. All said and done, he's gonna do 50 something Coldplay concerts this year, this tour, this year. Yeah,
So does
So-
Chris Martin know him already?
yeah, he's got pictures with Chris Martin.
Wow.
Good.
So Neil's freaking badass. So Neil's like, "Hey, heard on the show that you lost your tickets. I'm here. I got you." And I'm like,
I got you, bro. So, ang tatanungin namin pala si Neil kung totoo may kasama ka.
so syempre si Neil, the ever chismoso, goes, "Pare, isang tanong lang." Sorry.
Again, a guy.
How many ticket? Siyempre.
And you
How
answer.
many?
No, anyway, so
Why
He's
are
like, "I
we
got
glossing over the answer?
it was like, I got you. But the problem is, I end up buying another pair. The same seat, the same floor seats that Neil has got for me, right?
Wait,
So-
this is before the offer. You already bought the 2 tickets?
I buy it,
Wait,
and then I buy it, and then I got the phone call,
Right.
right? So what I did is I gave that extra pair to somebody here on playback.
Oh.
That's sweet. That's nice.
So Anna, if you see Anna right
no.
there,
Ano buka ka?
Malamang.
she's
No,
the one.
Anna girl.
Yeah. No, not everyone, not every Anna in this world, Mara, is buka.
Excuse me, Mara. My name is also Anna, ha?
It's Anna now.
Anna ka rin,
Anna,
buka
I'm
ka.
gonna change it.
So anyway, so Anna from our chat room ends up going to the concert.
Oh, wow.
So we can ask Anna.
Correct.
Anna, did you see Mo at the concert since you guys sat right next to each other? And well, not sat because it's the front. Stood right next to each other. Di ba may kasama siyang wala? At
Bakit sabi mo pair of tickets?
Wala. Oh!
Mara Aquino, they sell tickets in pairs when you're at that level of desperation.
Okay,
Ah,
I
sige
don't
na nga.
know.
Sige na nga,
I don't-
niwala kami.
No,
Oh, pero bakit si Kay, 'di ba? May isa pang concert on Monday. Sabi niya sa akin, "Oh, ilan ticket, bro?" Sabi ko, "Isa lang."
Bro, isa lang. Kasi
Isa
nga,
lang. Oo. So, nako,
isa lang.
isa lang.
Good.
Hey, my God. What's up with all this chismes?
I don't know. This is a developing story, everyone. And we shall see.
Ikaw ba reporter sa? Courtside ba yan?
This is signal number 4.
Okay,
So,
we need to... Oh.
Anna went to the concert. Sorry,
Hi,
Anna.
Anna.
You texted me yesterday something very kind of very heartfelt, saying, I've never, she said a concert tickets to Coldplay is a couple months' salary or something like that. And so to be able to go to a concert is very rare for her. And then from all the concerts, she gets to go to a Coldplay concert.
Right, and it feels good. It's just one of those moments, and it's a shared moment with everyone there, having the best time ever. So
Yeah, it was.
it's powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're fantastic, right? So, look, I felt bad because I bought 2 extra tickets. I bought 2 extra tickets, and then I get a phone call saying, "Hey, don't buy the tickets. I got it. It's too late already." Okay, and tickets are expensive. So I sat
Parang
there.
Oh my gosh.
Para siyang,
Are we complete?
What?
yeah, because nga, men are chismoso.
Okay. Got it. Tingnan mo, pinag-uusapan natin. Biglang pumasok si Alex.
Hi.
Alex.
Alex. Exit
Good
na
morning.
yan.
Good morning from
Yeah, where
Orlando,
are you?
Florida. It's 6 p.m.
Reporting live.
Okay ba?
From
Delay ba
Orlando,
ako?
Florida.
Medyo
Alex,
malakas
hi.
lang.
Oo nga.
Malakas ba? Alam mo naman kasi mo.
Hindi, kasi
Sabihin,
lakas ng dating
yung audio.
mo, bro. Bro,
Para
lakas
kang
ng
magsasabi
dating
ng
mo.
confession with your background.
Yes.
Kuya Alex, tapos na kami mag-update about
Okay na.
everything. So, okay na.
You
Timo,
missed
kumusta si
it.
Momo?
Tapos na, tapos
Alam mo,
na.
Wala, may sakit lang. Anyway, as I was
wala kang
saying,
sakit. Wala kang sakit.
I
You
was
bought a
saying,
pair of
so,
tickets. A
Hindi ka
pair.
nagkakasakit mo.
Anna, I just want to say, Anna, I'm glad that you had a good time at the concert. It's not as, and please, I mean, you probably said, thank you to Neil, but it's really more Neil than me, really. But I was like, Neil, can we just do a giveaway? And he's like, yeah, let's do a giveaway for the tickets.
So nice.
Wow, he's so
And,
generous. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so dude, tickets are so freaking expensive. And then I'm like, okay, so the first person I thought of was the playback group, and I see some names there and Hong Kong on the video thing, and I'm like, okay, so DM'd her. I'm like, hey, do you want to go to the concert? She's like, can't afford it, and I'm like, yeah, you can, and it's free. And she's like, oh my God, really? Is this true? And
Sweet. But just to be clear, Mo, even if you're giving away tickets, the one I got for you have to pay. Oh, which reminds me, I have to pay for it today.
thanks, not
Okay.
Neil. and Karylle Bukaka. Appreciate you.
Okay,
Nice
so
to Harry.
everyone is here. I was not expecting this. We do have to go to break right now. Can we
I
go to
love it.
commercial and then get, caught up with Alex here as well and just, try to cap off the week strong?
No.
Strong.
Basta okay kay Mo. Let's just focus kay Mo. Kailangan ko babalik din sa Amerika mo.
Monday.
Sige.
Tuesday.
Okay, can we continue
Tuesday?
after the break?
Well, Lex,
Uy, may break na.
let's ask me logistical questions. So I have
Yes.
to answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Back after this.
Thank you.
Go.
Good times.
From Cup of Joe requested on the playback. Yes, you can drop your requests today. We're all here. I was not expecting this, but it's a pleasant surprise.
Because Mara has an announcement.
Mara, what's the announcement? Please tell us you won.
I won a seat to the Honor of Kings.
Congratulations on your
Yeah,
new
congrats,
job.
Mara.
Thank you. Oh my God, they did a really good job with the reveal video. Did you guys
It's so
watch it?
nice. Yeah.
It was so. I didn't
Ganda.
expect it. I didn't
Kaya pala ang
expect.
dami mong shooting.
Mo,
Shooting
did you
spree.
see it?
I didn't, but I could use a tip or two on how to do a reveal video. So, would you be able to give me some tips on that? Sorry.
Like focus on like an object.
okay.
Like yung sing-sing niya, yung ganon.
Or the
Oh my
couple.
God. It was so funny. So people, okay, the teaser, it was literally my hand for like 2 seconds. And then the community already started like investigating. And then kumalat yung photo namin ni Kay and Sam when we went to the ballet. Because I'm
Yung
wearing,
maganda tayo. Ang ganda-ganda natin.
So fresh.
I just came from that shoot prior to that event. And talagang zinum nila yung fingers, yung sing-sing, and they're speculating.
Booking.
Booking ako dun. So, but now, they released the video yesterday. I put it in the group, Mo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Mohan. I mean,
share it
maybe
again.
care a little bit about what your colleagues do. Gosh.
Ayan. I shared it again. There. It was nicely made. Oh, there. It's in the, it's on playback. So I'm gonna be hosting.
Ganda ng video.
It was nicely made. It's the inaugural season, the very, very first season of Honor of Kings.
Honor
it's
of
going to be
Kings.
starting tomorrow. So they entered the Philippines last year hosting little tournaments, and then we had a major tournament.
Ay, ang
January.
ganda-ganda mo talaga. Ang grabe yung cuts mo sa arms. Ang lala.
That's just from Sparta of, di ba nag-quit ako ng 3 months because I had LASIK. So that's just from like a month and a half. So let's
Wait, what
go.
kind of workout is Sparta again? Is it like
Calisthenics. So you basically carry your body weight. But I cannot carry my body weight yet. So I use assistance from the box or the ground. You can do it, Sam.
Yeah.
I can recreate your like scene with the telepono.
Yes. It would be my honor.
Okay, so what is the idea behind this game? Like, what is it? Are we trying to conquer
my God,
empires or like
The
what is
moment
that?
you ask that question, you're so not gonna care in 30 seconds.
What? No, but I want to know. I'm curious. Mara's in it.
No, she loves playing chess.
I could get into the games, like I super love playing Sims, which I probably shouldn't get into again, but
Okay, so it's 5-on-5, 5 versus 5.
Oh.
There's a map.
Yes.
There's a top lane, mid lane, and bottom lane. So there's 3 lanes to get to the enemy's base. And the goal is to destroy the enemy's base. That's it.
oh,
Yes.
You get
That's it.
all right.
We could play. We
How
are
many teams,
totally
Mara? How
fine.
many teams? Mara, how many teams?
I believe there's like 10 ata ngayon. I'm gonna check again.
What's the origin of the game, Mara? The origin, how did it start? What
So
was
it's
the-
a global phenomenon in
Okay.
China. A lot of the games came from there. So it's a global phenomenon. It's so big there. It's really, really big there. So now it's entering other countries like Philippines. And it's really good kasi ang daming maganito. Like for example, there's no lag kapag naglaro ka with other people from different countries. So you could play with friends from Malaysia, Indonesia, Cambodia, Singapore. Walang lag because it's all one server. And then another thing is, pwede kang pumili ng role mo in advance. Because
Roll mo.
So you get to pick like a mage. You get to choose which lane. Kasi yung iba, sometimes all of a sudden meron kang pwede kang out of 5 players, pwedeng lahat kayong 5 mag-pick ng mage or 4 mag-pick ng mage. Ng mid lane, for example, middle lane. Ito, you pre-pick in advance. So, hindi na yung umpisa pa lang alam mo talo ka. May higher chances of
So mas okay to, Mara, no? Mas okay to, no?
Well, this is a whole new game. This is a whole new game that people can try, and it's really great. Whichever one is better in people's eyes, that's up to them. But I think that this one is better kasi yung mga you can play with other
She said
countries.
it.
And,
Okay.
Yun
said
yung
it.
word better. Yun.
So you can tell people to stay in their lanes and it wouldn't be
Voice.
offensive.
Oh, stay in your lane.
Stay there.
So you guys can download it. It's available now. The QR code is also on my page.
Nice. So super congrats, Mara. Looks really good.
Sudo kay Mara.
You look amazing.
Diba?
Yeah.
Ang ganda-ganda mo.
Yeah, so...
Mara,
Happy with the reveal. Did you see it, Mo?
I have not seen it. Sorry, I will see it now because I did not know there was
cute
something in the
to see
GC.
it.
The GC.
But we can put it up. Like the way you put up videos.
Oh, yeah. You have to put it here on the chat.
Diba?
But is this
Diba?
the game? The reason why you're not going to Tirana?
Yes, but I'm going to Toronto next week.
What in
Monday.
Is
No,
this?
because nga that's her family.
Kasi
This is her family.
Kasi they thought I was gonna go there during the time that we were gonna go there, and then I told them it's not gonna happen because I have work. So now during Holy Week, sisingit ko na lang siya dun.
Oh my God! So we're not. Lex, sorry I missed your call. I just woke up. It was like 2 a.m. when you called.
Did you call him to
Oo,
make
akala ko,
make
sorry.
chismis, Lex?
Hindi, tumatago kay Mo kasi kukumustahin ko siya. Kasi parang nasi-sense ko.
Na may
Parang masama
sakit siya.
pakiramdam niya. Oo,
Ang sweet
nasi-sense
mo
ko. Ganun
talaga.
kami.
Wow.
Oo, ganun talaga kami. Sabi ko, there's something wrong with this guy. I told you.
Iisa lang kasi yung server nyo kahit saan sa mundo. Kaya,
Oo, nagising talaga ako. Ha? I need to call Mo.
kasing ng 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was.
Ako? Hindi, 3 p.m. Ano yun sa ano? Nasa Orlando ako. It's...
Oo, pero dito in our side of the
43.
world. Oo, kaya pala ako nagising din. Baka na-vibe din kita.
Nawala sa isip ko na nasa Hong Kong pala si ano. Which is...
Oh, there's
sorry,
the face
oh my God,
reveal.
ang gwapo.
Oh, that's the cap!
Wow.
That's the same cap!
Oo. Nagpagupit ng ganyan si Mo Twister. Si Mo Twister, basta naglalandi
May
yan.
tasa?
May side ka na, nagpatasa ka. O,
Is that
nagpatasa
all
dito,
we're gonna
nakita mo?
I'm surprised you haven't done the Tito joke. Hindi yan lagnat, labnat. And then
it's been said so many times on the playback. Don't worry.
oh my God, gross.
Yeah.
You guys are so gross.
You're just lovesick. Oy, labnat lang yan. Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
Lex, how's your tour coming along? A huge tour after you being on top of.
Hindi, okay lang ako. Normal lang to. Sa'yo tayo mag-focus. Huwag mo i-deflect sa akin yan.
Why were you
Ikaw, kumusta ka dyan? Nag-Hong Kong ka.
Wala lang. I'm just
King! Hong Kong.
Nandito ako sa Orlando ngayon sa bahay ng producer. Tapos mag-show ako sa Sabado pa. Kaya okay na yan. Matagal pa naman, tambay lang muna ako
Oh,
dito.
you got a break.
Yan.
Nice.
Kakagising ko lang, nakatulog ako ng hapon. Sarap.
Good morning.
Yun. So, kaya tinatanong ko kasi si Mo, kasi pinag-iisipan ko, pag umuwi ka dito, baka duman akong Vegas bago ako umuwi ng Pinas.
yes.
Oy, visit my lola and my lolo na lang.
Both
No.
of
Hindi
you.
na pala. Didiretso na lang ako sa LA. May bibisitahin pa tuloy ako. Pag hindi ka nabisita, magagalit ka. Okay na pala, doon na lang ako sa LA. Yan. Uy, sabi pala, Mara, yung podcast episode natin na nag-manifest ka, nangyari.
Ito yung
What
one
do
of
you
them.
mean?
Ito yung one of them.
Oh, di ba?
One
Oh,
is on.
tama.
The other one
Tama.
is
Congratulations,
happening.
Mara.
It's just I'm just waiting for that.
Deserve yan, Mara. Taka, Alam mo, parang ang dating ng video na yon, parang ikaw yung the one that got away.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm back. Parang ganun ang dating na yun. Parang, kasi nag-chest siya yung video niya, nag-chest siya, di ba? Parang pinabagsak niya. Marami siyang pinabagsak sa mga chest, tapos parang tinawagan siya, tapos ngayon parang, ano yun, parang the one that got away sa akin. Kung ako yun matatako talaga
There was
ako
so
na,
much drama nga, yung music.
Oh.
Actually, nagulat din ako how the video was made. Like, whoa. I look so like, parang, I'm back.
Parang gano'n. Ang ganda ng dating. Promise ko siya. Oo.
I hope it works out.
Lilipat. Kahit ako hindi naglalaro, gusto ko maglaro tuloy.
Yay! Download na kayo. Because they're also looking at like how many downloads increased with that QR code after the announcement's been made. So
Okay.
hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully successful. And like the video also, you could like and share the video so they could see I'm effective.
May tanong ako kay Mo.
Go for it.
Ano ka ba dyan? Mas komportable ka dyan sa Hong Kong na solo ka, na ganyan yung parang, ikaw ba yung tao talagang ganyan nagsusurvive sa ibang bansa na solo manood ng concert? Pagkatao mo ba talaga yan? Or you're just parang adjusting to that environment na kung solo ka talaga, assuming na solo ka. Ano ba talaga ang personality mo? Ikaw ba talaga nagsusurvive na solo?
I'm not the only one in the group who travels alone. Kay does it.
I try. I love to travel
Yeah,
alone.
Sam has done it on numerous occasions. I'm assuming Mara, because she definitely has the personality to do something like this and still enjoy. You're the only one, Lex, that when travels, takot sa hotel na mag-isa. Everybody else is fine. We're good. And then I am not the most social person, as you guys know, but I will meet a person or two in other countries.
Ay, yun tayo.
Meet up.
Not meet.
So sa isang alis mo, halimbawa Hong Kong, halimbawa wherever, may meet ka kahit na 1 or 2 ganon. Hindi talaga siya solo all throughout.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, that's that life, right, Kay?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, like you've met up with Neil and Anna and others.
Sandali, Karylle, ikaw nasa ka ba? Di ba nasa Hong Kong ka dapat?
Hindi pa.
Okay.
Wala pang break. I'm
Next
home.
week, di ba? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lex, you're there traveling alone, in the US. You don't you haven't met anybody?
Pero work yun eh. Work yun eh. Ako sa akin work.
Well, according
diba?
to
Parang hindi ako mag-aalis mag-isa na parang sasadyain yung isang concert. Parang may work ako. Doon ko ipapattern lahat.
Yeah, but I mean, according to GTWM mathematics, work trips incur some level of
Hindi na 90% mo pa ako 10%
I mean, that's just and as you know, GTWM mathematics is solid. There's a science, there's a method to that madness. So, yun ang sinasabi ko.
So, ang problema, buti na lang yung dahil sa mahirap ang pinanggalingan ko, bihira akong magkaroon ng kaibigan sa US. Tapos ikaw lang, nag-Hong Kong ka pa.
Mara was thinking about coming down here, which was nice. Mara, thank you. And you found out I was going to be here, so that effort was appreciated. It would be good if we can finally get everybody in the same place. So,
Sort it out.
yeah.
I think Dubai would be a good spot.
Oh, Lex, Dubai in August 52.
June 27. June 27 to June 30. Doon ako.
No, we should
Sa you-
organize
sa
something
you.
for all of us para all expenses paid and it's organized. We have to.
May concert kami nila Kay Brosas, Ethel Buba, Giselle Sanchez, and Tuesday Vargas. Andyan sa Dubai.
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on one second. I'm gonna blow my nose.
Masarap sa Hong Kong, mga street food. No.
Okay lang yung food dito. I'm just
Are you even able to taste the food with your cold?
Hong Kong.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday wasn't, but I ate at Disneyland yesterday. That was actually okay. I had the worst.
Kailan ang concert ni Gracie?
What?
Next week pa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
Yung
go to
concert?
Disneyland by yourself? Is that what you're saying?
I did go to Disneyland, and I had the worst experience. So I sat there. I was having lunch at a restaurant, and ang daming Pinoy that work in Hong Kong, Disneyland Hong Kong. So there was one particular lady who I know is not listening. So great. She comes up to me and says, "Alam ko artista ka. I just don't know what show, and I forgot your name." And I said, yeah.
Gosh.
And I was like, "Oh, easy." Yeah. I'm like, my name's Mo, and thank you for watching. And then she goes, "Pero hindi ko alam yung show." She goes, "What show?" And I'm like, marami, but I don't really, I a lot of shows. And then she's like, okay. And then she leaves. And then she came back every 5 minutes to ask me more about her not remembering who I was. And at some point, and I don't have the ego. I don't have the ego issue, right? Like I get it. I'm not an A-list celebrity, so it's not like you look up to like DiCaprio and like I've seen you somewhere before, right? I mean, okay. So I'm not that. That's Anna Karylle Bukaka level, okay?
That's not me.
I'm not that. Pero put my hands up in the air. She came back to me every 5 minutes to a point where parang alam mo yung sarcastic ni nagalit ako.
Oh.
And then I started.
Can we hear that though? Like, what did it sound like when you were sarcastically galit?
So she's like, "So ano ba? Anong show?" And then literally every 5 minutes. And if I were with somebody, it would be rude because I'm trying to have a conversation. But thankfully, I was by myself, so it's not that rude. But I'm sitting there.
Yung pala yung point nun.
So you're sitting there.
I'm sitting there, and she's like, and I go, "My dear, hindi ko alam anong sasagot ko sa'yo. If I can't give you that answer, just believe me."
Why didn't you just say, "Eksena ko si Jody," and then she'd be like, "Lavender Fields"?
We're not like, okay, here on the show we'll talk about and this has nothing to do with me being in public and all that stuff and not being interacting, because me, I interact like to the highest levels with people who listen to the show. But if you don't listen to the show, and I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, hey, look, so I'm on television. I'm on." I don't know.
Okay, Lex.
I'm not gonna go and name all the TV shows I've been on.
Why did you start rapping? Like, give her a sample of like Amboy or World Go Round. Come on.
Nag-forbidden question ka.
People don't do that.
I was gonna get the hint. So she's like, I'm like, okay, ganito. It's like if you see, for example, because she's like, "Oh, okay, alam ko nasa ASAP ka." Right? And I go, "Yes.
Gosh.
I was on ASAP for like 6 years. Yes." And she goes, "Okay, ano pa?" And I'm like,
Ayaw talaga tumigil.
I'm like, "What?" I go, "What do you want me to do?" I literally said this. "What do you want me to do?" And she's like, "What? You want me to give you every single television show I've been in the history of my life?" Oh. Why? And I'm like, if you saw Ed Sheeran here, like, as an example, right? And you said, "Oy, Sheeran, di ba you're the singer of this song?" And then he says, thinking out loud, you should be like, "Okay," and move on. I said, like, now you've confirmed he's the singer. You've confirmed I was on ASAP at some point in my life. We should be finishing this conversation.
Parang you have enough info for Google.
Yeah,
correct.
Search words, Mo, ASAP,
I
6
literally said
years.
this. And then she, of course, the ever makulit, she goes, "Hindi." Kasi pag nandito siya si Sheeran at sabi ko sa kanya, "Oy, anong song that you sang that's very famous?" And he says, "Perfect." And I go,
You really asked it out loud.
example, literally. And it was just the worst. It was the
Hindi,
worst.
di ba nag-Game of Thrones ka din, Ed?
I know. Exactly. It was the worst interaction. But you know what? There were a lot of people that listened to the show. I mean, it was really it was awesome. and Kay, you know this, and Alex, you know this, and then Sam and Mara, to whatever extent you guys travel, and you know when you're in these kind of areas, it can get a little overwhelming. Like, there's just so many people that listen or to the show, and it's so nice to kind of. I don't get to have this often happen to me because you guys are there, but sometimes, you know, we sit here and it feels like we're just sitting amongst friends or sitting talking to a wall. I talk to a wall. So when you're actually going out there and every 5 minutes there's somebody saying that they listen their GWM listen. It's really humbling and kind of cool to see it manifest in the real world, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because Hong Kong, I mean, ang daming Pinoy. I mean, obviously it happens when you're in Europe, it happens when you're in the US. Yeah, for Lex, I'm sure it happens a lot when you're in the US, but you're working. So, you know, if it happens a couple of times a day, fine. But over here, it's literally every, you know, X amount of steps. And that's super cool.
Ako nakasayaw sa cable car. Nakasayaw sa cable car. Kasabay ko yung dalawang producer. Si Alj, yung caller natin. Si Alj. Tapos yung producer ko si Cory Miranda. So, ano yun? Cable car yun.
Was this in San Francisco?
Ko, may kumukuha na San Francisco. Bilang, Alex! Tapos kinuwanan ako. Tapos pinost. So, buti na lang. Nakita ko. Tapos kala ng mga 3 beses may gumanon. Akala ng mga tao doon kung sino ako. Sabi ko, hindi. Pinoy to Pinoy lang naman yan eh. Yeah, we Pinoys, we really love to, you know, if you see a Pinoy, we record it and then we say hi. So, yun.
But doesn't it feel different when you get recognized in another country?
It does. Like, for example, when I was in, you know, like sometimes when you're in kind of unique countries, it feels a little different. Oh wow, it's a kind of out there type of country. Like, dadaan ka lang ng Liechtenstein or something, and you'll see that there's a bunch of people that, you know, listen or something. That's awesome. But Hong Kong medyo give in kasi we're also coming up on a Holy Week here. So there's just like many Pinoys here right now that are vacationing from Manila. They're everywhere. So it feels like Manila. But Lex is right. I mean, sometimes it's the obscure places in small areas. Weird thing like a cable car where that's very cool.
Okay. Kaya naniniwala ako kay Mo na wala siyang kasama kasi pag nakita yan, ano na yan? Asaraan na, naka-post na yan somewhere.
Yeah.
Di ba? Di ba? Naniniwala ako dyan kay Mo na solo yan. Unless di lumalabas yung babae.
Let's just put that disclaimer in there.
Which is pag hindi lumalabas yung babae sa kwarto lang, ibig sabihin, napakatindi na relasyon yan. Serious na yan.
There's nothing.
Yan lang.
Yeah, that's all.
O kaya, sasabihin lang ni Mo, pag nasa labas tayo, magkaiwalay tayo like we don't know each other. Pag ganun, medyo ibang level ng relationship yan.
Well, who would do that, Alex? Who would do that?
I don't know. Ba't ako?
Ba't ako? Kunwari di tayo magkakilala. Doon ka, dito ako.
Oo.
Doon ka,
What's
dito.
such suspect behavior?
It's so sus. Tama ba yung sus? Or sus ba siya?
Sus.
So sus.
Napakasus.
That's about 5 years ago.
Hindi ko siya alam. Although I heard it in a song. I'm like, how do you use that? That was our coffee conversation yesterday.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I mean, obviously, again, as I was saying earlier, you meet people, and then you're like, oh, can I take your picture?
Aw, sweet.
And then, you know, not me. I'm talking about like you meet people like as you travel by yourself, and then you make friends. That's all.
Aww.
Yeah. You know. Anyway, how are you guys? Oh, we have a break. Sorry, Sam. Let's take a break. Come back. It's nice to see everybody here. It's actually so.
Sabi ni Sam, okay lang, may topic daw tayo.
I didn't say that.
Pagbalik natin.
I didn't say that.
Topic tayo.
I have
Sa chat, guys, can we think of a topic? And,
No, I was saying,
sige,
if you guys have anything to talk about,
when
put it on the chat.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We should do it.
Yes, okay.
Let's do this. Let's do a group. Ask us anything one by one. Like what do you call this? A rotation thing. starting with Kay. She's the one who got here first because she's on the top left. So let's do that.
Oh, I am on the top left.
Yeah.
I'm Mo Twister. Okay. Let me get a cap.
So, yeah, let's do that after this commercial break. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Kay, Mara, Mohan, and Alex, Sam, we're all here today.
Oh,
So,
look at you.
Let's get to it. Yeah.
Is that the third person or whatever it is?
Myself, yes. I referred to myself in the third person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How Alex of you.
Right, he's rubbing off on me. It needs to stop.
Yeah. He just had to take a momentary break because meron silang meet and greet.
Meet and greet. Oh my gosh.
Kaya pala ang pogi niya, no? He was dressed up.
He was.
Oh yeah, he looked good.
Wow, Sam, aray.
If I had a meet and greet, the question would be, who are you meeting? But yet if it's Alex, we all assume that it's some kind of
Is it? Yeah, part of the tour.
yeah, exactly. But yet if it's me, it's some nonsense. And yet clearly I'm alone here in my room. Did we
I don't
confirm that
know
with
about
Alex?
That's the
And
thing.
we can't see the camera.
What just be?
Ano yung cap? What about the cap?
What about the cap?
Just look at this feed.
Huh? What about the
I'm
cap?
trying to look as a reflection ng mirror eh.
No. Mirrors are always tricky. Mirrors are so tricky.
Bakit?
Reflections are so tricky.
Bakit mo tinago?
Can you keep the video on?
May tinatago ba?
Kasi nga he's sick.
Okay, anyway. Are we doing a round robin for... Oh, and I get sick every time I'm freaking out of the country, no? Every time I'm traveling.
Oh my gosh, yeah. When you were in Paris,
Yeah,
you were
remember
so sick.
freaking dying. Literally near death, I thought. But anyway, so what? Are we going to do a little round robin of question and answer?
Okay. Got it.
Breast
See,
one, breast
I
one.
wore my cap for the moment.
Wait, okay, is there like limits of foulness to these questions? I mean, if they can...
That bad?
Well, I mean, I
Kasi
was
before Holy Week, just bring out all the
like,
foul.
Kate goes first. And I'm like, oh God, no. I mean, it's like, I always feel like we all have an, oh God, no, don't ask us anything.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know. Are we?
Okay. I don't
Are
know.
we gonna,
I guess we shall see.
Wait, okay.
Oh, okay. So, or should we wait for Alex?
We don't know how long the meet and greet is.
Because he's a celebrity like that.
Right.
Celebrity like that. All right, then let's not do it. Or I don't know. Yes, it's like a forbidden questions, but not necessarily forbidden. Okay, this is just kind of like a get to know us better.
Get to know you. Okay,
See us-
perfect.
when you see us at restaurants, you don't have to ask every single show we've been on.
No, it's hard. No, I guess would that fall under being socially awkward or not knowing how to read between the lines or social graces or all of the above?
Probably social graces. I don't know if it's social awkward because you work at Disneyland. I mean, but well, people say that I'm kind of socially awkward, but I work on a radio show, so I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, no, I don't know, but it was
Not being able to take a hint.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe social graces is probably.
Yeah, so that should be a class then.
Okay, let's go. 4 in bed questions na lang. What's 4 in bed questions? What's that? Is that a game? Mara, what is that?
Oh, maybe because
Foreign bed? What?
maybe because you're in a
In
foreign
bed.
land and there's a bed beside you. Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I think this is like 3 guys walked in a bar type of context. So
Oh no, I don't understand.
yeah, what's a 4 in bed? Okay, look, going to Disneyland by yourself is a little sus. We talked about
It's so shush.
we talked about this was it a week ago or about 2 weeks ago? Like things you do alone that are kind of considered loser.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eating by yourself, going to see a movie by yourself, like that.
Okay, and you guys were like, no, it's fine, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, going to a theme park by yourself.
yeah, Elle does it.
Did this come up when we had that conversation, going to a theme park by yourself?
Going to a theme park by yourself sounds like serial killer, pre-serial killer behavior.
So you can understand where people are coming from, right? Like it's sus.
Hello, nag-post ako ng photo in Disney with Disneyland ears. Okay, so but no wait, going to a theme park by yourself. So, is that
A date.
bad? Loser? What is it?
It sounds a little sad. Some people are also saying on the playback, it sounds like predatory.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's only
Sounds like a date to me.
that's only if you assume every theme park is for children. But I guess in the Disneyland context, it sounds a little predatory. But look, it's not like kids. It's not like a playground at school. Kids usually when they're in Disneyland, they're armed with a bunch of adult family members. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
So is it more like leaning sad than?
Oh, for sure. Like sus is predatory. Is like a playground of a school. Tapos nakatambay ka lang. You spend your lunch break there or something. Like that's predatory. But Disneyland, man, they're armed with a
Hindi
bunch.
naman. And then I think what would be sad, you know how in the very end there's a light show? Did you stay for that?
No.
Oh, because if you stay for that and you're crying because it's emotional, maybe that's the part that would have been sad. But if you're just like, it's fun under the sun, having like a good time in the rides, maybe not so bad. Pero yung ending with the fireworks and then your tears fall uncontrollably, that would have been sad.
Are we already at in human existence? Because fireworks have been around for hundreds of years. I mean, really. I mean, you're talking about ancient. It's ancient technology. This is not like, if I asked you, Sam, how long do you think fireworks have been in existence? What do you think your answer would be?
Thousands of years.
Yeah,
You would
it
say
was.
that? You would say
Thousands,
thousands of years?
Kasi it was in Legend of the Blue Sea starring.
Yeah, it's been around prehistoric. Like cavemen had it. And my point is, if you're still emotional about fireworks, that's kind of loser.
Yeah, the Disneyland light show fireworks.
We've leveled up already to
Waterworks.
drones, right? To these drones and stuff like that, doing drone shows. But if you get emotional for fireworks, that's kind of loser. And like, if you enjoy fireworks, it's kind of loser.
What? It's beautiful.
I know, but it's not like, why are we still wowed? It's been around for thousands of years.
But it sounds
I
like
get
the
wowed
Disney
by
one
fire.
is, the Disney one is
Campfire.
different. Like
Yeah,
there's music.
It has the whole
and there's-
story. Brown out sa Hong Kong. Padala yung ayusin yung kontador.
Even like a campfire, for example, it's been around since caveman, but then you can still stare at it for hours because it's just so beautiful. And you get lost in it. It's like a TV.
You're cooking.
Songs. Tapos meron siyang parang yung mga trick na about, kunwari, losing loved ones. Tapos talagang maiiyak ka. Brown out sa Hong Kong. Padala ng Janet.
Okay, the people on the radio are probably like, what is going on? You know if you joined us on the playback.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Okay lang, turn off the camera.
Yeah, I don't want to pick my nose. turn off.
Okay lang. Uy.
No greater.
Oh, nawala rin si Sam. Oh, hindi.
What?
No. I'm looking at the wrong window. Sorry.
Oh gosh, so sick.
Ang loser would be kapag nakikinig ka sa all by myself alone. Yon. That's sad.
Yeah, but that's what the lyrics are. Oh, we got a caller. Let's go. 863-10899. I don't know why, but let's go. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, sir.
There are also 3 ladies here. So, hi, who's this?
Hello.
Louis here.
Hey, Louie.
Ito the Disney ba yung yung fireworks or yan?
Nanginginig boses mo.
Hindi, nasa underwater ka, no?
Sound like their fireworks. Your voice is fireworks thing. What were you saying, Louis, about fireworks?
Hello?
Hello.
Yan.
There you are.
Yeah, so yung regarding ba dun sa fireworks sa sa Disney sa huli?
What about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually tama sir, medyo lang talaga emotional kapag medyo lumaki kang hindi well off sa buhay. Tas nakaabot ka na panood mo yung kwento. Actually, na-experience ko sa last year kasama yung anak ko na maliit. Habang nanonood ako noong nakala ko wala lang. Pero nung nagraran na yung video, yung medyo talagang tinamaan din ako. Doon nga sa mga kwento about doon sa mga movie sa Disney na ito pala yon, kala mo wala lang kwenta. Pero ito pala yung kwento about Coco, ito pala yung kwento kay ganito, kay ganyan. Yun lang.
If you could see
Kaiyak
Mo's
siya talaga,
face
Mo.
right now, he's super
Yes,
judging you
yes.
right now.
No. This is really nice because obviously he name dropped his child. If the child wasn't part of the cuento, we would all be like, "That's really loser." Right? But yeah, no, he's being a good dad. Yeah, Louis, I agree.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
glad
you for
were able
calling.
to see it. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
And even the musical arrangement, it just like builds up, and towards like the peak, it's just like, ayoko na.
I've never been to Disneyland. I never got to
I've
experience
never
that.
been either.
You
I've
need
only
to
been
see the
Canada's
fireworks.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have to be
But
there.
there's a story. Kasi dun sa Canada's Wonderland, walang story. I remember it's just,
Yeah.
but there's no story.
The story is the key.
Let's take another call. Here we go. Morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Ito pa rin yung ko sa fireworks, no, sa Disney. No?
Yeah.
So, yun. Actually, galing kami doon last year with my wife. It's one of the best fireworks na napanood ko. Hindi lang kasi sa fireworks. Tulad na nabanggit kanina, it's a story of all the Disney cartoons from mula pagkabata hanggang sa tumanda. So, but even ako, naiyak din ako kasi parang naalala ko yung mga
Oh, the men.
cartoons na napanood ko, yung Jungle Book, yung si Dumbo, yung mga hindi na alam ng mga bata din ngayon actually.
Ano?
Oo, kaya, and then tama din si Karylle kanina, may story din siya, nagbi-build up siya eh. Parang at the end, para siyang biglang may climax pa din yung story and fireworks and everything. Ayun lang. Sana napanood mo rin yun mo.
Wow.
Hindi, kasi
Pwede ka pa bumalik.
last
Pwede
night
pa
I was more
bumalik.
like, uwi na tayo? And then they're like, yeah, didn't get a chance to do the fireworks.
Who did you say uwi na tayo too?
Yung babae
You're
sa-
trolling us now.
Yung babae sa restaurant. Sinabi, uwi na tayo bago mag-fireworks. So, yun. That's all. Okay,
Thank
thanks for the
you.
call.
Thank you.
We have another. Never mind. Okay.
What?
No. Someone else was calling, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, is this another guy who's gonna tell us how they cried while watching the Disney?"
What judgy tone in your voice?
I'm
It's
just
good to be in touch with your emotions.
No, it's
I
great. I'm just
understand.
surprised that it's like, like the guys are calling to say how it made them cry.
I know, but Sam,
They're getting comfy with it, no?
yeah, but remember, Sam's like, if you're not an alpha male, do not talk to me. Like,
No, that's not true.
Oh, do you hold an umbrella?
an umbrella in the rain. You gigantic puss. Imagine the guy na may umbrella tapos iiyak sa fireworks ng Jungle Book.
Cute.
Sam's gonna break up with you on the spot. What if it does rain? Is there a fireworks show kapag umuulan?
Tuloy pa rin. Or hindi.
Yeah. I think so. Kasi may castle naman eh. So safe yung ano. I mean, it'll still run. And the light show is still gonna run.
Yeah.
Hindi naman siya mawawala. You'll just have to have a payong. Or the kapa.
Payong? No, just kidding.
Kapa.
Oh
the
my
kapa.
God.
Just kidding.
Is there any other thing though that shows such amount of weakness that turns you off outside of like something kind of normal, ordinary that most people do, but for you it's a sign of weakness?
Like a material thing that they carry around, you mean? Or
It could be material, but it could be also something else. I mean, it could be
Ugali.
yeah, it could be like an emotional thing that is normal, yet everybody like this being emotional while I mean, this is a massive turnoff for you though, right?
No,
I mean,
no. It's
Actually,
not.
real talk.
No, I don't mind guys who cry. I mean, if you're crying all the time, then I'd be like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're not talking about guys who cry. We're talking about guys who cry because of a fireworks show.
Everyone, I will take videos in the fireworks show, and you will see all the people will be crying.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that there is something to this show. I mean, of course, you know, Disney being Disney, I'm sure the production level is super high.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, I guess it really does touch on some childhood memory thing.
Yeah, I'm dreading it actually because the Coco part is like a lot of about like losing loved ones. Like I
I just
remember,
watched Coco last year.
it's gonna be so sad.
Or seeing
Anyway.
Simba.
Oh, I wonder.
We have a couple people on hold here. Let's go ahead and unhold them. Good morning.
Hello. Hello. Hi, are you there?
Good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Mark.
Hi,
First
Mark.
time caller.
Hey,
Welcome.
another
the topic,
pile-using dude on the
fireworks,
show.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nandun kami ng family ko last year. Then, gaya ng mga tumawag kanina, no? Ay, yung nakita mo yung fireworks, parang yung inner child mo, no? Me as a, as a husband, kasama ko yung child ko, parang nabuhay yung inner child mo habang nanonood ka ng fireworks together with the story na pinapakita doon sa castle. Yeah. Masaya lang kasi parang bumabalik yung pagkabata mo na dati wala kang problem, may mga ganun.
Oh, iba rin yun.
Yeah. Tapos yun, iba na yung buhay. Bili ka na. So, masarap na sa pakiramdam yung mababalikan mo yung mga stories na yung movies na napanood mo na. Yeah.
So, umiyak ka rin, Mark.
Konti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Gosh, you guys are so love it. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Appreciate you. No, I mean, listen,
Mark,
let me relate to some of what these guys are saying. So I was in Disneyland yesterday and I saw the little kids. I know that sounds very predatory. Sorry, I'll finish. But it's really, I think, where I got emotional is seeing these children and reminding when your children were that young. You know, that level of excitement. And then looking at those fathers be there and kind of care about all of their kids' emotions as they see Mickey Mouse walk by. That I miss. Like, that is the nostalgia part. Where because as a parent, you know it's, well, I mean, sorry guys for all this. These people are talking about how emotional it is, but as a parent, you guys, this is a business, right? These are characters. There's somebody behind it that's a human being. Like, I look at it like that. I look at it like, oh, that's not Mickey Mouse. That's just some poor guy who's sweating his balls off inside that, thing. But then when you see the way it affects children,
The magic.
yeah, and how happy they are. And you as a parent, when you see your child that happy over something, you play the part and you enjoy it with them. And that, when I saw a lot of that yesterday, I thought, oh, that's so cool. Like, I remember when, our kids were that young and that excited about that moment. And now they could care less. Like, I'm at the shop, I call, I was like, do you want anything here? Saan? Disneyland store? Ew, no. Like, okay, thanks. I guess I'm by myself. But at one point in their life, there were moments like that. So it's kind of, So anyway, there were nostalgic moments where I sat there and I was like, sad, stuff like that.
Oh, look at all the men getting so weepy in the morning.
Yeah, I remember I was in Paris. We gotta go. I remember I was in Paris once, and I went to a Disney store, and I saw this, and I tweeted about this, I Instagrammed about this. If you guys remember, you're not supposed to remember. Why would you? But let's just say somebody out there does remember. And there was this really nice Belle dress that they were selling. It was 350 euros. It was the most detailed. Alam mo yung parang when you go inside the store, for example, like a Disney store, and it's the one in a casing, and it's like pang princess levels talaga niya sa atin. I was like, wow, I'm gonna buy that. And it's $350. And I'm like, I'm buying that for Amsterdam. Who wasn't with me? She was in the US. So I remember getting into a big argument with the person I'm with because they said how not worth it that money is. And I'm like, yeah, but I know she would go crazy, if we got this. And it ended up, I was overruled. But in that moment, to know, I remember seeing these little kids wearing the dress around, not like a cheaper version of it. I remember like that moment of wanting to buy this so badly, even though it was outrageously priced, So that's all.
Aww.
Okay. All right, let's see. I was gonna be mad. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
To everyone asking, yeah, that's Kay. Kay, how do you feel when you're listening to your own song? Is it uncomfortable for you?
No.
Okay.
No naman. Because I wrote that, so I kind of like it.
Good.
And Magic put it in its playlist
Yeah.
like a long time ago. So
I think-
thank you for bringing it back.
And somebody was asking for a song called Basically, which we do not have in the playlist yet.
It's
So
okay.
chop, Magic. Let's go.
It's an old song. It's okay. Yeah. Hi, Mo.
I would
And
be
Mara.
terrified if I heard my song on the radio. That's
They
not
play it all the time.
Oh my
that's not a
gosh.
cue to play the song, Sam. That's because I'm not a real musician. Whoa!
You are.
Look at this.
Meet and
Puppy
greet
char.
attire. Naks.
Kuya Alex,
May
when,
meet and greet eh.
when people take photos with you, because this happens to me all the time, do they accidentally touch your butt? I'm just asking
Yes.
because, yeah.
Oo.
So is that a common
Ang
thing?
medyo conscious ako pag may mga side boob sa sa shoulder.
go.
Side
Let's
boob,
go.
side boob.
So you have to, you keep a distance.
Medyo
no?
hindi ako komportable.
Yeah, these rules
medyo hindi ako komportable pagka dumidin.
these rules need to happen. Kasi, yeah, people shouldn't be touching.
Funny enough, so while here in Hong Kong and taking pictures with people and like sometimes like I was saying earlier, like you meet a friend and stuff like that, and for example yung friend mo na hindi siya Filipino, she's like, wow, that's a lot of touching your people do. It's a lot of like touching. It was. She was like, "Is that normal? Like, you guys, your hands are all over each other." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's
Right.
super
It's not- yeah, but
like I find it to be us. It's who we are.
but
Huwag naman sa puwet. Kasi yung
Oo
problema
nga.
yung puwet mo is in the way.
no, I recognize that is a portion of the problem, but you have to have some kind of an awareness because you're entering somebody else's space, and that is sacred.
Okay, look, I say this though, and it probably comes off as whatever, like male, it's not chauvinistic or so, but like we don't have that problem, right? We don't have that problem. But I get it. If I were a girl and someone grabbed my ass, it's a fight. But because I'm not a girl, you'll get a lot of hands on your body. And it's not that, to me, it's not, and I don't know if it's a guy-girl thing. I apologize if it's not kind of hip to the times, but I think it's just who we are. We're very handsy. Like, there's a lot of hands on this, Sam, on all of yesterday.
Stop.
I mean,
So
it
who
was,
asked
with
you
your
about our
torso.
culture?
what?
Who asked you about our culture?
Some random person that saw me like, oh, you're taking photos with these, and they can overhear me going, oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of hands on you. I'm like, yeah. And you call them my dear, and I'm like, yeah.
Oo.
And
May,
like, why
kaya
do you
lang
call
may
them-
cert, di ba?
Like, why do you call them my dear? I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
are you a
actually
grandma?
Like, mon chéri. That's you save that for your loved ones. I'm like, oh.
I'm French, like for French.
Well, I mean, I was a student, right? So
Dami mo nabigyan na clue doon mo. Ah.
Pero may certain ko kasi na masagwa tignan pagka may certain distance na parang parang maselan yung, di ba? Ano siya, balance siya na kailangan hindi ka malayo, na hindi ka rin masyadong malapit. May distansya na parang akala ang dating, ano ba yan? Parang nandiri yata yung artista dun sa nagpakuha. Di ba? May mga nun eh. Kaya ang ginagawa ko, binabalance ko lang sa lahat. Pero sa lalaki nga tama si Mo, walang masyadong problema sa amin. Kasi ang pinaka-sensitive lang naman sa amin, yung of course yung sex organ namin na nasa harapan is protected.
Which one?
Yung puwet
Thank
kasi
you for
sa
pointing that
akin yung
out.
puwet, hindi ako masyadong conscious sa puwet ng lalaki. Kasi, ano yan, naglalapitan sa likod dyan. Ang babayang medyo, kasi part ng ano lang yun ng mga sensitive parts sa inyo, yung harapan, yung boobs, Sa amin, ang protektahan lang namin yung harapan. Yung puwet parang hindi masyadong issue sa lalaki.
Yeah, and we see this in sports, right? I would, if Alex and I were playing basketball and he makes a good shot, I would squeeze his ass.
What?
And that's acceptable guy behavior.
Oh, no. Wait. So when you're in the same team, you mean,
Yes.
right?
Siyempre.
And then
Siyempre naman, Sam.
Sandali.
Pag naman ako nakashoot, tapos yung kabilang kalaban yung umawak sa puwet ko, may
Wait lang. Wait.
ano yun, luto?
Wait. So are you saying that that kind of behavior, like outside of a sports context, is it still okay?
This is so funny.
What I'm saying,
Oh my gosh.
guys, for all our protection of our manliness, when it comes to sports, there's a lot of homoeroticism that goes on that's
Yeah.
completely acceptable.
Basta
NBA, you see that. They smack each other's butt.
Yeah. I
On
see that
court.
too. But is it okay? Like, so are you guys okay with like your butt being touched? Is that what you're saying? Or
You
this
don't
is
do that to each other.
exclusively for sports?
Some of these guys on the chat room are like, Mo, obviously I'm exaggerating. I'm not squeezing ass. But the fact that you even have to explain it, pare, hinawakan lang. Hindi naman squeeze. Tinatap lang yung puwet ko.
Speaking of sports, you guys probably don't experience this because you're taller. I'm short. I'm 5'1". Yung paglalapit
They're
sila tapos
5'1", Mara. No, I'm just kidding. They're not.
I'm 5'1". So when they put, because I'm so short, when they take a picture and they put their arm around you and then you feel their sweaty armpits on the shoulder because it's sakto.
Well, Mara, that's your problem because you're courtside. So they're sweaty.
Yeah. It's like,
But Mara, remember, there's a very viral video of you having your hands all over some guy on stage. These two.
I just tapped it and I went like this.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, it goes back to guys versus girls. You do that to us, and we're like, oh yeah, like hell yes. This super attractive girl's got her hand on me, even if it lasted 0.5 seconds. We get excited. With girls, I'm assuming, okay, Karylle, there could be super hot guy, LMH, for example. If LMH is like, oh, or Sam, LMH is there, you're translating for him. And then all of a sudden his hand grazes your ass. You'd be like, hello? It doesn't matter if you're LMH, put your hands up. Why is your hand on my ass?
But it's LMH. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Pero diba? I mean, isn't that right? Like,
Alam nyo ba?
Go, Sam. Go. Sorry, go, Lex.
And then, sige ko lang, sa NBA, si Magic Johnson sa si Isaiah Thomas, bago magsimula yung laro, beso sila.
Oh, what is that? Like a
Naalala mo yun
ritual
mo?
or something?
Beso sila.
Yeah, they would
Beso! Bago mag-jump.
They would kiss each other on the cheek right at center court before the game started. And I don't know, I mean, because
80s.
they're two of the greatest players of, hold on 1 second.
May tumatawag at
Tagal mo daw.
7:42 in the
Breakfast
morning.
na.
Sinasabi ko sa'yo.
It's time for
Sinasabi ko sa'yo,
breakfast.
Ay, ikaw, nasaktan ka na naman, ha? Yan ang
Desayuno.
problema natin.
Bonjour.
Waiting for you at the buffet.
Yung cellphone ng ringtone mo, talagang very cinematic, ha? Yung
Ching, 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 ching. Ay.
di man lang naka-silent, naka-vibrate. Talagang importanteng tao yan, no?
Emergency bypass.
Ang bula mo,
Why kaya?
walang aircon dyan.
Hindi, nagtatanong lang, nasan yung charger? And then, dito.
Naiiwan yung charger.
Kasi mo, ang kit-kit mo. Ang kit-kit mo pag na-inlove ka. Ang kit-kit mo.
Pag tumawag
Alam mo,
kami
ang
sa
lakas
iyo
mo, ha?
mamaya. Ay, sorry.
Sige, go ka.
Hindi, tatanong ko lang kasi kahapon gusto ko rin tumawag pero hindi ko ginawa. Pero pag tumawag kami sa iyo mamaya, sagutin mo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindi ako, first time ako di sinagot niyan. Alam ba si Mo Twister, kahit anong busy niyan, yung tawag ko kanina na 3:00 na madaling araw, testing lang yun. Ngayon hindi sumagot.
normally he'll pick up like
Hindi sumagot yan.
2 a.m. That's a bit much.
Sumasagot ng anong oras yan si Mo. Gaganon man lang. Yes, Lex. Kahit ano sumasagot yan. Ngayon lang di sumagot yan. Sa Hong
May
Kong.
sakit nga. May sakit kasi.
Wait, hold on. I have a question. When you answer the phone and clearly you were sleeping, inaamin mo ba na you were sleeping? Or do we all just lie? Hindi.
It's okay. Ganun.
Yeah, okay lang. What's up? Hindi. Nakahiga lang. Close eyes lang, but not sleeping. Why is it? Is like sleeping weakness?
wait, who does this?
Kapag
does
inaamin?
Alex do that?
Para magtuloy na siya sa ano.
Yeah, most people. I would assume most people don't really say, "Oy, you woke me up." It's more.
I say it. And then I hang up. You woke me up.
Galing.
Mas bastos si Para. Alam mo kaya sinasabi.
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning.
On a Sunday.
Tanghali na on this show, 8 in the morning.
Hoy.
Sunday
Hoy,
yun.
Para Aquino. May tinawagan ka dati kaya naging issue.
What's that?
Wait, hindi tawag yun.
Ano yun?
It's text. That was a text. That was
Text
a
pala,
WhatsApp
text.
or Viber.
Okay.
Naging issue.
okay.
Text pala.
Alam ko na
Okay.
yan. Gets ko na.
Eto, kaya ako naman sinasabi na hindi gising na ako, Mo, kasi pag sinabi mong natutulog ako, magsusorry pa yan, mag-aano pa yan, hindi siya magiging straight to the point. Pag sinabi mo kasi, hindi gising ako, bakit? Diretso na sa tinawag niya. Kasi pag sinabi mong, natutulog ako eh. Uy, Mo, sorry pasensya na, naistorbo kita. Alam ko natutulog ka.
Pa nun.
Haba pa yun, hindi ka makakabalik sa tulog. Sabihin mo na gising naman talaga ako, nag-browse ako. Bakit? Yun.
That's a really good point.
Parang
That's a really
ganun
good
yun. Parang
point.
wala
The
nang
lying is so we can keep it short, right? Because if not, there will be 1,000 apologies.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So, sinong tumawag?
Naghahanap nga ng charger.
La petite journée avec moi.
Yesterday, alam mo yung nakakainis na Pinoy. Lumapit siya sa akin and what's the Lady Marmalade line?
Voulez-vous?
Yeah, voulez-vous what? Was it?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi
Avec
ce
moi.
soir?
Yeah, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Right? So she's like, oh, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? And I'm like, yes. And then a friend of mine speaks French at the time
Yes.
and said, you know what she said to you? I'm like, yeah, it's lyrics to a song. She's like, like it's literally, and then then you realize that the song is not that popular maybe in other countries. So.
Pero ako pag may tumawag sa akin ng gayong oras, sasagutin ko kasi ibig sabihin importante yun. Wala pang tumawag sa akin para
Ano ba kailangan mo? Testing lang.
Ha?
Ano ba tinawag
Ano?
mo? At 2 a.m.
Kay mo?
Testing lang.
May naramdaman talaga ako.
Na baka
Meron akong
malungkot siya.
kusog. Hindi na may baba na may ano siya, may girlfriend. Parang may naramdaman ako na mamaya.
Oo.
May, pag ganun ako,
Kailangan
"Kumusta
ka niya."
mo? Nasa ibang lugar yun
Naku.
hindi sumagot. Sabi ko, nasa maayos na pala siyang lugar.
So you're saying if I answer, I'm in worse shape. If I don't answer, I'm okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Pero concern pala yan. I got it. Okay.
Ayun. Concern ako, naisip ko, pag ganun ako pag naisip ko. Si Mo lang talaga pag naisip ko, sabi ko, ay gising, nawala sa isip ko, nasa Hong Kong siya. Akala ko nasa US Kaya tumawag ako.
I was starting to think that you lost your phone or something. So what happened was, like, for a period of maybe something like 24 hours, si Mo was just like, he was just checked out. Like, nothing.
Oo nga.
Zero. Which,
Bedridden.
like, almost never happens.
Bedridden by...
What?
Bedridden. Yeah.
So, ang ganda ng kwarto mo, pre. Hindi pang isahan.
Yeah,
May
it's
mga...
nice.
Ang ganda may mga kanto-kanto
I'm going to Macau in a few hours here.
Ay, Macau, hindi pang isang tao yung Macau na yan, pare.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay Kinumusta yung sarili. Kinumusta ko yung sarili ko.
We have to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Very refreshing to see a 5-minute song on the playlist.
Before I say gross, who is that?
It was
Ano ba?
requested.
People love especially the beginning, the start,
was it?
where it's like...
And they were all saying, and they were all saying the song is so bagay for you, Mohan.
Para pala sa'yo yan.
Who was it again?
Earl Agustin.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
What year?
You.
Like this.
A lot of the kids have like the sax going on. Isn't it?
It's coming back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Freaking sucked.
What about...
It's what happened to you.
He's not well today.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
Gaga. How did you know?
Nabuli mo.
Sorry, Ana Karylle Bukaka. I know that you like the local stuff. But
What about...
Nuts.
Did I say it right, Mara? I wanna have like an accent. What about Lola Amor?
Oh no, I like Lola more.
Sige. Kamusta? Kain na? Hello, magandang umaga. Yung kasi yung umpisa ng song. Di ba magbe-breakfast na kayo? Kaya siguro, ganyan.
You know, can I just kind of remind people? And Mara said this. Oh my, you woke me up. It's 8:00, and then hang up. I am finally doing the morning show in the morning time.
All right.
How does that
It's different, right? It's
No,
different.
I had to ask you that kanina.
Yeah, no, of course not. Because look, I mean, my life at my other job, I have to be in my office by 5 a.m. So there's no like crazy wake up hour for me. And I'm still doing that, right? But it's just funny, and I've said this on the show for decades, that how it's only celebrities who complain about how people wake up early. When in an agricultural country where cocks wake us up in the morning at 5:30.
That was me
This is
yesterday.
literally our life growing up. Every household. It's only celebrities who go, oh my God, I can't get up unless it's 11 in the morning.
Sino
The
siya?
entire nation is awake by before 6 a.m. There literally is maybe, I can't say literally because I'm and say maybe, but there's probably 1% or less of the country that is awake or that is still asleep past 6 a.m. That's it. This is we are agricultural, and we got cocks everywhere that are waking you up at 5:30.
Rooster. Okay, and then?
That's all.
Mga tandang. Tandang
Yeah,
ba yung
no,
maingay? Ay,
It's
di,
like-
baba.
For somebody to say 8 a.m., I'd be like, you're 2 hours late from when the rest of the country is awake. Because those cocks are waking you up at 5:30, Mara.
I tried, but I think it's na-cancel yung noise ko.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Which makes it so authentic, right? Like the actual program is supposed to detect human.
Wow, that's how good you are, Mara.
Mara's so good at it.
You're not characterized as a human.
Wow.
Any high pitch nakaka-cancel siya. Pero pag
You can
Sunday, we're allowed to sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could tell sino sa atin yung maingay because of how much of our speech is getting canceled out by Zoom. like si Mara napuputol palagi. Like we're like, Mara, we can't hear you. Okay, my noise cancellation. Yes, maingay ka. Where's Alex?
Did he have another
Taking
meet and greet?
photos,
What's
probably.
happening? Yeah.
Was Alex here yesterday?
Hi, so showbiz. None of us were here yesterday, remember? It was a holiday.
Oh, that's right. What was the holiday yesterday again?
What was the holiday? Kagitingan.
Yeah.
Is that oh, they didn't change that. Like it's not one of those holidays where ginagawang Monday or Friday para lang long weekend. Like they stuck to the purity of it, huh?
Wednesday labo.
Kaya pala walang traffic kahapon. I was in
Yeah.
BGC, walang traffic.
I was like, I just woke up at 9:30. Why is it so?
No, not kahapon. Iba naman yun kasi yung karpentero tumawag ng 8 a.m. to ask what time he could come. And I was like, it's Sunday. It's 8 a.m. You woke me up.
And then you hung up.
Carpenter is like, oh my god, I
7:46.
oh my god, I apologize, Bilang Carpentario. That I woke you up on a Sunday at 8 a.m. But,
Kasi
yeah,
nakatulog ko
Dilo
lang
is-
like 4 hours prior. So it's like, oh. Tapos di na ako nakatulog ulit.
Aw.
It used to be called Bataan Day yesterday.
Yeah.
Isn't
'cause
that the
it's-
slang for it, or is it? Was it officially called Bataan Day back in the day, and they just changed it?
I don't, maybe. But yeah, it is about the fall of Bataan, diba? That day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why
Day
did
of Valor.
why did they change it?
I don't know.
Maybe to include the other heroes?
Huh.
I don't know.
So much inclusion, right? Like it will change it also. Start of the Death March. Yeah. No, I mean we know that. I'm just, why did they change it? I didn't know if it was officially called Bataan Day and then they changed it, or Bataan Day is the slang version of it. Anyway, whatever.
Grabe naman yung water nila there. Glass.
I know.
Nice.
Hotel water.
Nice.
Yeah.
Walang microplastics.
Dude, I know. I'm like, this city is so filthy, right? We all know that Hong Kong's filthy. Like we can agree, right? It's not Singapore. And they do all these things like the paper straws and this and all that. And I'm like, it's still filthy here. But yeah, I was having breakfast with this lady because you know,
This lady.
No?
With which lady?
this is a safe one. So yesterday, I went to this restaurant and I'm looking up all the nice restaurants and good reviews. So I went to this restaurant, sobrang haba yung pila for breakfast. I'm like, okay, it must be good. So I sat there and they put you in the same table with strangers.
Oh, one of those.
And really the table is tiny. Like literally your hands are grabbing. So there's this lady, she's probably in her 50s and she brought her son and she's asking like where are you from, blah 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 and all that stuff. So I'm telling her, and the food is absolutely disgusting. And
What?
yeah, it was so bad.
What kind of food
it's
was it?
freaking bad.
No,
It's like a
you have to tell us
macaroni-
about the food. Come on, in detail. What did you have?
macaroni soup.
Oh,
Na may hamon or something, like there's ham,
like a
it's
creamy situation.
whatever. I don't know. It sucked.
What?
Right? And
What?
it was terrible. And they're like,
You're-
yeah, this line outside, this line that goes down the street, the one you line up, it's because of this. And I looked at him like,
What?
God damn, that's awful.
Sopas?
Right?
Sopas.
It's not sopas, but it's kind of like a sopas. They have ham. It's weird shit.
Oh.
Anyway,
Hey.
sorry.
Anyway, and then.
And it was horrible. And she's like, oh, well, the line is so long. It's because of this. This is so popular. And then they put a bread with egg,
Okay.
and like that's your life. And I'm like, this sucks. This thing freaking sucks.
Was it
I forgot what my
pricey?
story-
Was it
For
pricey?
life.
What?
Was it pricey?
No, super mura. But,
Oh, okay,
but
at
it
least.
sucked. It was so mura. I binayaran ko nga yung meal ng anak niya, yung
Oh, that's nice.
She was so talkative, very nice. But she was so competitive about Singapore. So she's like, oh, so what other cities you like? I'm like, oh, I love Singapore. Oh, are we better? And I'm like,
Oh, she was a local.
yeah, I'm like, no. I mean, yeah, of course you guys are better than Singapore. Of course. Singapore, no soul. Food sucks and all
You're
that
such
stuff.
a liar.
Singapore kicks your ass. Like I wanted to so badly say Singapore kicks your ass, okay. But yeah, I know she was so proud.
Was that what they lined up for? You said there's a
Yeah.
long lineup.
Yeah,
so
that's
they
what
lined up for the bread?
Yes, they line up for the sopas, whatever equivalent, and this bread na may egg lang. It's an egg sandwich, and I'm like, this place. And of course, Hong Kong they're still rude as hell. They're like rude as hell still here. Like that hasn't changed through the years.
Is it like, are they really rude, or is it just like yung parang like they sound
They're in
rude?
a rush. They're in a
But,
rush.
you know,
No,
they're
look,
not.
it's the rudeness though that makes it so authentic and so identifiable.
The rudeness makes
back
it
to this
authentic.
moment. So I'm sitting there And the waiter's like, you guys gotta go. Time to go. It's time to eat. You gotta leave, right? He was saying it to the girl in Cantonese. And then the girl translates to me, he wants us to leave. And then he starts taking our plates. May pagkain pa rin. He starts taking our plates. And then he puts, alam mo yung, I know I sound super elitist right now, but halimbawa, this is like our glass of water. He gets the 3 cups with his hands. May tubig pa yun. He grabs it and all of stuff. And I'm like,
and you can't say no. That's
COVID.
your problem.
This is why COVID started from here.
No.
It's not even that don't say no. It's he put his hands in our drinks. His fingers are in, mekos style.
Ew.
And picked it up to take it out. Like
this is where you're supposed to practice saying no, Mo. Like, you can never take my plate. Even konting sausawan na lang inaiwan. No.
You can take this plate.
I'm not done.
You can take this way.
Ayun naman pala yung okay na yan.
It was a completely full bowl of soup and macaroni. You can take it.
Ayun naman pala. Kaya it's time to go.
But back to like not saying no. It's she's selling how good this dish is, and it's terrible. So I'm eating it, and I have to lie and go, "Oh, this is amazing. Oh,
that's
divine.
nice.
Oh, Michelin star. Kaya pala Michelin."
Saj.
I'm sitting there and I'm eating. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Singaporeans have nothing on this garbage."
Wait, pero Michelin starred siya? This restaurant?
What?
When you
Was it Michelin
posted,
star?
No, well,
That was
it
different.
Michelin. I'm exaggerating. The other one I went to was Michelin star, but it was a highly, highly decorated place, and the line outside is long as F. I mean, it is long, and I'm like, oh, this must be really good. And I'm eating this, and it's like, this is so hot trash, and it's just but the rudeness is part of it, and I mean, I embrace it. I embrace the rudeness of it.
I guess that's what people feel about like our pulveron. Like when you bring in a pasalubong, try this. And then the other people try it. It's like, okay. Like, why is there so much powder that's not solid? Is this chocolate not fully made yet? Is this the ingredients? Your ingredients to a cake? You gave me the powder.
Yeah,
it was baked.
We have, I think maybe because it's ours, we defend it. And we've talked about this, right? We defend it, but come on, we know it's overrated. Like, we know it's overrated. Come on, sisig is overrated. Thanks.
No, but it's crunchy.
The one at Manam.
Not the crunchy.
No.
I'll bring you some.
When you come here, we'll give you sisig sa Manam.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
It is.
Betsy says, sorry about your experience, Mo, but sadly, that's the Hong Kong norm. That's exactly what I said. I mean, it's funny when people go like, oh, you've been here before. I'm like, yeah, 35 times maybe. And they've been rude from the beginning. They're still rude now. It's part of the charm. It's like it comes with the territory.
Parang that's the energy of the city or something.
Yeah, it is. If it's like New York, you were in New York a couple weeks ago. Imagine if everybody was nice. It would be kind of less authentic. It's like, okay, we'll keep it that way. It's awesome.
It's funny that's what's authentic about it. Pero naalala ko yun. I've only been to, I went to Hong Kong like a decade ago. Naalala ko yun when you were telling the story na when they give you the water, even when they're giving you the water, they give it from the top. Dun sa rim nung,
I know.
not from the side. They give it to you that way. And it's like, parang I don't want to drink it, but I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, but again, but we always do that thing. Well, Chinatown food. You know it's dirty. You know what you're getting into. And we talked about the street food thing a couple weeks ago here on the show. It just adds the level of authenticity to it, which maybe equals delicious, which also equals COVID. So,
Speaking of Chinatown, it does seem like there's a fun food scene there. I see a lot of, it's popping up on my feed na parang, food trip in Chinatown. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's that?
What, dito?
Looks so fun. Yeah, here in the Philippines.
Sa Philippines. So, anong Chinatown though? Like
Let's try it, Sam.
Your inner Manila, Binondo?
Yeah.
Binondo Chinatown?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hell
We
no.
can do a crawl. Yeah, it sounds good.
Who was that guy? But he passed away already. He was a guest on your show, Mo. He used to do that whole tour in Chinatown, a tour of Manila.
Oh, Celdran.
Yes.
Carlos Celdran, yeah.
Yes. Diba he used to do the tour and talk about the history of this and that.
Right.
Yeah.
He just popped in my head. Naalala ko, he guested in GTWM.
Many times. He was almost kind of like a semi-regular co-host. It was kind of cool. Yeah, it was cool, man.
I can see you guys hanging out. Sure.
Like virtually.
Yeah, meaning like like you guys could talk. You guys could.
Yeah.
Have a
virtually.
conversation.
In person, I would probably lose my mind.
Virtually.
To be clear,
Goodness.
I can have friends that are virtually. I cannot like sit.
Parang ako ata yun.
Exactly. I was going to say, but then I kind of held back.
Kaya nga nakakatakot kay Meet eh. I was asking Kay, are we allowed to hug him? How do you think he's gonna react?
Yeah, no, trust me. Oh my God, just the interaction Mara and I have off air is so much like positive, healthy. Like, I mean, there's like it's an abundance of love. And then when we get on air, I activate this. You're my little sister type of thing where I'm like, Mara, that's so stupid. But remember last week when you were doing the interview with Jokoy, Mara calls me, and Mara, I think she has a hard time separating my off air and my on air personality, right? So she calls me and she's like, Mo, I'm so sorry. I cut you off on it. I'm like, Mara, it was perfect. You were great. No. I'm really sorry. There was a moment where you were talking and then I kind of said something and I cut you off and now I feel really bad. Hey, I'm really sorry. I'm like, Mara, you were amazing. You were amazing. You were so good.
I texted, not
Yeah.
called.
I know, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's
you
clear.
were so good. Trust me. Don't worry about it. In fact, we need more of that. We need more of that mentality where she was like, okay, I felt like there was a little bit of dead air. That's why. And I jumped in. And like, Mara, shut up. Like you can't do anything wrong in my eyes. You're perfect. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And then on air, Mara, PI, ano ba? All that stuff.
Pero that was nice though that was nice that you told me that. Kasi nung time na yun, sabi ko, oh my gosh, shoot. Sinira ko yung moment nila. I'm always thinking about that moment na, di ba, I overstepped and medyo nagpanic ako internally that I ruined the...
That's why it's like,
never.
don't worry about it, but you're going to be so disappointed in me. I'm like, there's a difference. There's a difference when you take me off air and me on air. Don't worry, you're good. I love you. You're fine. She's panicking the other time. Lex, what's going on, brother?
Hi, sorry. May mga Pinoy kasi sa baba na buwibisita tapos nagpapa...
No, gamitin ko yung excuse na yan. Taka lang, wait, can you write it down for me? May Pinoy what?
May mga Pinoy sa baba. Siyempre, parang sponsors / mga...
Wait, it's too fast. Sponsor.
So, kailangan mo ba? Nagluto ng mga Pinoy, nagluto ng mga pagkain Pinoy. So, dapat, siyempre, di ba?
Lutong Pinoy. Okay.
Is that what you want to look for, Alex? Like when you go to another country, do you want lutong Pinoy?
Of course.
Hell no.
No.
But just say yes to it.
At some point, aren't you
Those are
craving that?
sponsors.
Oh, pero hindi ako... Ano ba? Kasi hindi talaga makukuha yung pagkain, yung lasang Pinoy sa ibang bansa. May kulang sa...
Recado.
Oo. Ingredients na hindi mo talaga makukuha. Hindi siya yung sarap ng luto, kundi yung may certain ingredients na talaga hindi available sa ibang bansa.
Calamansi.
So, hindi na makukuha talaga yung lasa.
Is good.
Saka hindi ko laging gusto yung laging kinukumpara sa manok, papakainin ka ng isang exotic animal. For example, nasa Florida ako, sinasabi sa akin dito, huy, tikman mo yung alligator bites.
Lasang manok.
Lasang manok.
May bites.
Yun yung hindi ko mag-get na para kumain ka ng isang bagay tapos ilalasang manok, ba't kakainan ako ng manok? Ba't ko pa, di ba?
Anong lasa ng alligator?
Na-try mo
Hindi ko
na
pa
ba?
natitikman. Lasang manok daw.
Ay, hindi pa. Hindi mo pa
It's very
na-try.
tough. I've had it. It's very
Wala akong
tough.
plano.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't do it.
What's the
kain ka na mo?
sauce?
Yeah, I did. I was
My
actually
sauce.
again going back to this one glorious vacation I had with Karylle's mom.
Oh, okay.
in Africa. But yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, don't do it.
Sabi niya.
But here's my controversial statement for the day. Okay, so Lex, you were saying yung Pinoy food abroad just not the same, different ingredients, different all that stuff. But I've always been very consistent. Team restaurant food is so much better than home cooked meals. And I know the home cooked meal is kind of, it's very emotional. There's a very strong connection, but restaurant food is always better than homemade. Always. Yes or no?
Like no matter what, the dish?
Just about. Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Bansa.
remember there are exceptions to the rule, right? We're talking generally speaking. Come on now. There's a reason that these are restaurants. Okay?
You'd
When you
think,
say,
right?
yung adobo talaga ng lola ko, pinaka best. I'm like, no, it's not. Because then she would have a goddamn restaurant. The restaurants are better. Period.
Ako, agree ako dyan sa ibang bansa. Sa ibang bansa. Hindi talaga ako mahilig kumain sa lutong bahay sa ibang bansa. Pero sa bahay, alam mo, papunta na ako dun sa pag nasa labas ka lagi, lalo na yung dahil sa trabaho mo, pas sumasarap na nga yung mga resto.
Yeah.
Lalo na yung mami ko din.
Nag-starting karaoke sa baba.
Ibig sabihin, of course, nung meron wala kang choice kung kumain sa bahay, wala kang comparison. Pero ngayon, nung madalas na ako kumakain sa labas dahil sa trabaho ko, marami talaga masasarap na pagkain sa resto.
Yeah.
Yun ang na-realize ko.
And Rube says this, and this is those rare times where Rubes actually make sense. I don't appreciate somebody else's home cooked meals. That's exactly it. The home cooked meals aren't better because other people's home cooked meals aren't that great.
It's just so awkward for Kuya Alex because now he has to go down and eat home cooked food.
Katulad niyan, may handa sa baba. May handa sa baba, dinuguan.
Oh.
Nope.
Hell no.
Kain ako ng dinuguan sa bahay. Yung luto
Give me the alligator bites na lang.
Ganito tama si Rubs sa ibang lutong bahay, hindi ako basta kumakain. Kasi sa bahay nga, alam ko pag luto ng nanay ko, hindi Kahit anong loko sa akin, oy, luto ni mami yan. Pag tinikman ko, nope, hindi yan luto ni mami.
Yeah, exactly. I think the benchmark is your home-cooked version. So parang everything is gonna be weird.
You know those viral videos where a person's been away from home a long time and then their loved ones kind of sneak behind them and they take a video of it because they reveal that they're there? There was one where there was I don't know if it was Korean or Chinese or something. There was a video, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but he's parang siyang military guy or police or something. And they sat down to have lunch, and the prank, if what we'll call it, is that the food was made by his mom.
Oh no.
He ate it and started to cry and goes, "This is the food that we make in our province." And he started wiping his tears while eating. And he was so emotional. And of course, he's a soldier, right? So he's like super he's kind of all soldiered out and stuff. And he's getting so emotional. Of course, there is a second layer to this. His mom is behind, right? Hiding and stuff. So they do the reveal. Mom comes out. Of course, he's in tears and all that stuff. But it was one of those rare moments where I'm like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something to it. But I think it was just the identification that these flavors, this taste, I know this signature. This is my mom's signature. Doesn't mean it's good. It just means it's mom. And it was kind of a great video.
Parang utot mo, mabango sa'yo.
How, Lex? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question. Just okay.
Ang utot natin mabango sa atin, pero pag inamoy ng iba hindi siya mabago. Pero unless yung utot mababangon tayo sa utot natin. And that's the same
analogy ever.
No, Lex is not Lex, parang tae lang ng aso mo. No! Diba? Tae yung aso mo, hahawakan mo. Diba? Tae, syempre, aso mo yun Pero kung naapakan ka ng tae, ng ibang aso, this has ruined your month. It has ruined your month. You're like running around in circles. Yung host. Like, it's a nightmare to step on another dog's poop. Pero yung tae ng aso mo, love.
Would you look at how Mohan comes alive once you start talking about poop? I mean, this is a very sick person.
Si Mo yun. Dapat yung poop associated kay Mo, hindi sa akin. See, this is proof.
Hindi. Okay. Kay, your dog's name is Finn, right?
Yeah.
let's say you brought Finn to Hong Kong this weekend because I'm gonna see Kay here on Monday. So let's say you brought Finn and we're walking. Tapos tumae si Finn. And they go, Mom, pick up naman yung tayo ni Finn. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Minsan na nga lang kita makasama. Yung may pinagawa ko sa'yo.
Tayo ng aso mo.
Friendship over. No, maganda yung pupo niya kasi she eats kamote.
Maganda yung
Nakakatawa tong episode natin. Bilang mo, may na-touch na tao na, oh my God, I'm going to call Ma. Ma, listen to this episode, Ma. It's about home cooking. Pagtapos, ang palag din sinananay niya, yung tae ng aso.
Tapos Alex, pagbaba mo, like, kami pala pinag-uusapan mo, Alex.
It's so crazy.
Hindi, totoo lang.
It's the relaxed
Parehas sa hotel room. Parang, halimbawa sa hotel, diba, unless super yaman ka talaga, pag tumitira ako sa ibang, kahit sinasabi pa nila na, okay yung bahay namin. Iba pa rin pag sa hotel. Kahit na mas maraming tumira sa hotel kaysa doon sa bahay. Iba kasi katulad ngayon, nakatira ako doon sa bahay ng producer. Ang yaman nito. Pero there's something pa rin na pag sa hotel kasi parang sarili mo na yung lugar, di ba? Parang ganun din ang treatment ko ngayon sa mga resto food.
That's such a good.
Nasasanay na ako sa...
Yeah, that's such a good. I don't think there's anybody who enjoys staying at someone else's house than over a hotel.
Oo.
Because the hotel, it is your house for that day. And, all of the uncomfortable parts of staying in somebody else's house, it kind of goes away. But I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
I can relate. Yeah.
I prefer someone else's house because I know that they clean their house.
How do you know that?
I know better that they clean it better. So hotel kasi they have about 20 minutes to clean each room, 20 to 25 minutes to clean. So imagine like how do they get to change yung bed sheets and everything?
I knew Mara's gonna have her moment today. All right, Mara, let's go.
Let's go.
She's at 2x speed.
20 to 25 minutes. Kasi my tita who went abroad, she was like a manager here and then she couldn't find a job abroad and then she ended up being yung what do you call that? Housekeeping.
Yeah.
And then she said how hard it was and talagang you would get back problems from it and you would have 20 to 25 minutes depending on the hotel for each room. So mabilis lang yon. So they don't have enough time because imagine how quick do you get to clean your room pa lang, di ba? Ba-vacuum mo lahat, linisin mo lahat. Kaya, and they say, yung mga expensive hotels, they're actually dirtier because people feel more entitled because they paid more. So, may nakikita siya, for example, yung mga glass, ginagawang ashtray, tapos yung mga towels, ginagawang panglinis. It's really, really filthy. That's why she's the one who told me to bring your own towel at hotels. Because people do so much stuff with other towels.
So we go around the room. Okay, we gotta take a break here because Sam's like killing us with this. Guys, shut up. Okay, so when you go to a hotel, when you stay in a room, what's your number one concern?
The bathroom.
Bathroom. Bakit?
I want a nice bathroom if I'm staying at a hotel.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, because like with me, it's, did somebody have sex on this bed last night?
Yeah.
Like that's my number one thing. Is that someone who had sex on this bed last night? That's all. And other people said hidden cameras. That's such a huge answer.
Yeah.
Hidden cameras, massive answer, right? Bed bugs, massive answer.
Oh yeah.
What's your number one concern when it comes to hotels, Lex? You love hotels more than stays.
Yun din, pareho din naman. Kaya lang yung naiisip ko na lang at least parang commercial standard. Parang ganon. Hindi alam ko given na lahat eh. Halimbawa, sa bahay, sa hotel. Ang mas concern ako, yung kilos ko na pag sa ibang bahay kasi, dinumero ka. Pag nagsumigaw, oy, kakain na tayo. Di ba? Ayun na naman yung may paikisama sa bahay. Kasi pag tulog ka, maayos ka, yung banyo, lalabas ka sa kwarto. Minsan pag wala yung banyo, yun na naman. Other than that, naiintindihan ko yung concern sa maduduming hotel. Pero pag given nga, yung talagang freedom, sa hotel na lang ako kaysa maka-istorbo. Parang ganun. Yeah. Parang ganun sa akin eh.
Yeah, that's right.
Pero naisip ko rin na yung sex nga sa kama. Naiisip ko yun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ako yung puwet din. What's the last puwet that sat on this toilet?
Very specific.
Yeah. Ano pala yung point nito? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
my aunt told me to always check the middle of the bed, to take the comforter out, open it up, and then check always yung mga folds, and in the middle of the bed, you will see kung bago yung bed. Kasi yung iba, because you don't have enough time to clean it, at mahirap i-change yung bed sheets, ang ginagawa na lang nila, they just stretch it out. So always check the middle, and you can tell if somebody's been on it. So that's a tip.
Okay, how about you? Then we go ahead and go.
I realize I don't have a lot of concerns pala and that I should be concerned because my main one is location. Is it near a train station? Is my main. Parang baba pala na standards ko.
The buffet may only.
Hindi kami nag-breakfast kasi mas mura pag no breakfast. I do love to explore. So location is my number one. But good to know all these tips. I didn't think about them before. Mumu. Kung may mumu ba? I always ask, mumu na to?
That's another big one.
Pag natin pag-usapan ngayon.
Hi, Ate D. She's listening.
Talaga ba? Talaga ba? Talaga ba? Talaga ba? Talaga ba?
Lex, that looks like a horror film. That looks like a documentary on Netflix. Yes.
I know.
All right, we gotta go. We gotta take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
So excited. They're going to go watch Gracie Abrams. As Kay was asking on the chat, what are you guys going to wear? Oh my gosh. It's got to be matching outfits, right?
I know.
What matching outfit kayo ni El? You guys wear matching outfits?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised you're not into that, Kay. You guys don't do the couple look?
No.
The K couple look?
No.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
No, that's good. That's you lessen the baduy in your life because that's
Thank you, because I remember you sent you remember how he just sent yung parang if you're watching K-dramas or if you're obsessed, your IQ has diminished.
Right. That's a study.
Okay lang. When you sent us that, we were watching the ballet. Oh, by the way, check out my latest case drama podcast because I went out with Sam and Mara and we were so cute.
At saka diba you're doing a fundraising for that?
Oh, that's right.
No, they have a fundraising, but we're just supporting it. Adopt a dancer.
Yes, adapt a dancer mo.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, please, come on,
You've been
have
doing
nose,
that,
please,
Mo.
please. Let it
Hindi
come
na
out of
naisip
your
yan. Tagal na kami
nose.
hindi na
For
yan.
ARDP, National Artist for Dance, Alice Reyes' dance company, ARDP, they have an Adopt a Dancer program
Yes.
for only 260K.
Adopt a dancer.
Sabi na eh, sabi rin.
Can they still sponsor? Diba,
Yes,
you're
it's
doing,
ongoing.
Yes.
it's ongoing. So we can have the
I've been
Good Times
doing that.
community
Yeah.
sponsor. It's
Can
like
you-
any
can you-
amount, right?
Can you adopt them by the hour, Lex? Is that what it is?
No. It's for the whole year.
It's a 1 year mo, 1 year yan. So,
I
okay na
told
deal
them.
yan.
Yeah.
We literally just played a Walk with the Christ plug.
Yes, because it's Holy Week. Yay.
Speaking
Oh,
Deepen your
of,
relationship with the Lord.
Yeah.
speaking of, what is the plan for Holy Week, you guys?
Oo nga pala.
Okay.
It's
May
a sin.
mag-out of
It's a sin.
town.
It's a sin to come to work, right?
It's a sin to come to
you know
work.
what you could play? I have like a rosary. We can just play it.
Oh
Is
my
it
gosh,
really
Mo
a
would
sin
love
to come
that.
to work? Totoo ba yan?
Yeah.
Because may nagsabi sa playback, yes.
Yeah. It's a
A
sin.
sin?
Oh yeah.
What about the people who have to work? Paano sila? Sinful sila. Wawa naman.
Yeah. Marami naman talaga sinful. So, I don't know. Let's
Mara, let's Bible class na. Sige na, let's go.
Are you guys going? Are you guys going out of town that week? I know Kay is, but anyone else?
I'm gonna be
In Toronto.
Toronto. Ganda. Toronto.
Lex, you're still. Are you still on your tour?
Yes, April 17 uwi ko dyan.
Oh, that's Holy Week though. That's like Holy Thursday.
Oo
Right?
nga. Holy Thursday. Babalik ko sa LA ng April 12
You go back in time.
sa San Diego. Ha?
April 17th. Pero uwi ka Pilipinas April 17, but you're gonna be in the Philippines for how long?
1 month.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Kaya pa natin yan.
We'll work it out next week.
Uy, may show, yung Soler ko ha, May 2, please.
Me
Ticketwork.com. Yan.
Na-reserve
Tamang
mo na
panahon.
kami, upuan. Yung mga close-up
kasi-
kami, Kuya Alex.
Hindi naman yan Netflix eh. Hindi naman yan Netflix yan. Once ano lang yan, Soler show lang, live lang. Hindi naman siya in Netflix na kukuhanan. Sa October pa yung Netflix na special ko ulit.
You're allowed to announce that?
No.
Na-announce na.
Hindi, yeah. Pero lalabas ulit yun 1 year pa ulit. Mga February siguro.
So dun sa Soler, is it like a theater that you pick seats? Or is it like mga tables na?
Hindi, talaga. The theater at Soler. Parang siya. First time ko doon. Parang,
Yeah, that's where they had Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton to Alex Karylle.
Wow! Kung saan naganap yung Hamilton, may Alex Karylle doon. Ooh. Moving on up. May tinatype si mo.
Kaya may ito available na sa ticketworld.com.ph. Please, watch kayo.
Basta kami may free
Okay. Okay, Kay.
Talaga?
Oo.
Saan ka kakain? Sa Abe. Sa tabi ng...
I love that Kay's asking for us, Sam. Yay! Baka may
Do it.
tayo.
Yeah, that's why
it's
I'm just,
something
like,
that we're
sitting back.
thinking, but we're just waiting for an offer. And then Kay's there asking, yes.
Dami yan. Soler eh. Laki ng TF.
Oo. Hindi ako nag-produce ha. Hindi ako nag-produce. May producer ako ngayon.
Kaya nga TF.
Kaya, oo. Yung TF talaga. Sobra. Sobra talaga.
Ano yung TT?
Okay, that's it. That's the show.
You guys about letters.
Thank
Sa
you
esports, it
so
means
much.
trash talk.
For sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oo.
HTTP. Bakit?
Oo.
Ano yun?
Ganun din yun.
TF, talent fee. TT, trash talk.
Tapos naisip ko nga, one of the sponsors that I have to say on my spiel is TT Racing. And I was like, oh my God, I already know I'm gonna get comments for this. TT Racing.
Pwede yan ha. Pwede maging game yan ha. TT Racing.
I already know there's gonna be comments.
Nakaganon lahat sa mga under. Di ba? Tapos,
Sam, you want to download that game?
Your laugh sounds like a dog crying.
Yikes.
Taas, no?
Okay.
Children.
Paki-pick up yung tae ni Finn, please.
What color TT do you choose? I choose black. Remember, when you go black, you never go back.
I
Sorry,
think it's
Sam.
a chair.
Sorry, Sam.
I think it's a chair, a gaming chair actually. So I have to say that every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think
Talaga,
it's
ano sabihin mo?
this
Ano sabihin mo?
conversation and laugh.
Paano mo sabihin mo na?
I haven't gotten the lines memorized yet, but it's TT Racing.
TT. That sounds so shallow, right? Is that your TT? Is that your TT? You gotta put a little bit more space between the two-letter T's.
I have never heard your laugh like this, Kuya Alex. It really sounds like a doggy.
Sam, do something.
I give up.
Brought to you by KK. Krispy Kreme. Okay.
Sam, do something.
Is it gonna be an early dismissal situation today? Is that what you were
Mara
saying,
has to
Mohan?
go.
Yeah. Kailangan gamitin tayo yung hair dryer, ang ingay namin. So, natin. So.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna schedule my trip earlier. I need to...
Don't you dare.
I'll meet you, Monday morning.
Don't you dare. Ha?
Puyat ka ba mo? Puyat ka ba? Yung mata mo iba. Parang,
No,
May sakit nga siya.
Oh my God, Mo, you have to take care of yourself.
He was crying from happiness.
Kasi gawin
Hey,
na natin.
fireworks, Disneyland fireworks. So,
Yeah.
You look tired. You look tired.
Mara to, Alex.
Ay, pero Alex,
To you.
kasi
pero di ba
syempre, nagtitiris eh.
Iba na chair.
pero Alex, that time, you wanted us to know you were tired, didn't you?
Right. That was
Yes,
an establishing shot.
Oo. Hindi, yung ano ko talaga. Kasi ang call time ko naman 10 p.m. sa 2 a.m. magkasunod. So,
Nako.
yun. Para lang sa mga batang riles. Pero okay naman.
ito
Okay
pala
naman,
yung
recover na.
nakuha ko na. Kung saan ka man maglaro or magtrabaho, comfort dapat solid. Kaya TT Racing has your back. that's the line.
Ano? Sure.
Racing has your back?
Yeah.
As if PT Racing couldn't sound gayer already.
TT Racing has your back.
The winner of our TT Racing came from behind. Parang
I think I'm gonna talk to them and ask for that line to be changed para walang gantong type of conversation.
yes.
And then, of course, the feedback's going to be, don't worry, Mara, it's only teenagers that are going to think that.
Oo.
All right, let's get out of here. Early dismissal. Thanks
TT
for...
Racing, we got your back.
Thank you. And check out Case Drama with Sam and Mara. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye everyone. Bye bye.
Good times.